I'm making this specifically for you, and it's just one of those things that I've been compelled to do. 616, 8, 6, 16. 16 plus 6, 22, 22. The year's 2020. Drop the zeros, it's 22. I still do this. It's still fascinating for me and even more validating. I mean, just about every C Pride individual I ever spoke to, male or female, like, you gotta find a way to get over it. You gotta find a way to do this. You gotta find a way to do that. So when some of my mental health issues release, like the dragon's breath of fire upon those who are giving me sad advice, not weighing this total impact it has had on my life, the totality of the impact that it has had on my life, thereby causing me to some maybe kind of take it out on somebody who is a little bit too insensitive. I just let them know. These are life-changing moments, murderous attempts, and career-altering attempts that prove to be successful and ends up being nothing but failures on my part on the grid. For instance, resume, that 12 to 2012, that can't be explained unless you're going to just explain it with truth, you know. But because of all the other matters that I've engaged in, I just didn't feel no sense of loyalty from anybody. So you want to call that throwing somebody under the bus? Well, I've been under the bus. I decided to get my ass from under the bus and drive that motherfucker a little bit. You know, I got all this unity and black female alliances and allegiances pointing to the reality that the queen ain't never supposed to try to overthrow the king, her own king. And when that happens, even other queens of even greater caliber excuses her or finds a way. You giving her too much energy. You must still love her. That's a limited viewpoint from only a female perspective. None of my homies say no shit like that, you know? But as for you, Miss Kelly, I'm thoroughly disappointed in your spirituality. When you said forgiveness is for yourself, it's not for the other person. Well, I disagree with that. I said if the other person apologized, yeah, that's that forgiveness part. But here you are walking in your life, broken ankle and everything. This is warrior talk coming at you. You suffered a mighty blow for something that you view as an accident, but at the same time, you walking around with the weight of the world on your shoulder. And then when I participated on weighing you down, I'm coming with me, pure, unadulterated. I'm not going to give you a fake game that I'm doing okay, that I'm over the situation with her. Yeah, I'm over her, but I'm not over the situation. I cried like a baby on 6/5, the day before Noah's birthday. He turned 4 years old. I didn't even think I cared about that little punk ass nigga and this project ass dad that pulled a gun out on me. I be telling you all kind of real raw, straight up power, straight up empire type shit. Tyler Perry at his best. But you tap out. You disassociate with the reality that my life is real deep, where niggas try to hurt me, niggas try to kill me. I was recovering from that knee injury for the whole time when the cops didn't want to come talk to me yet. So when they finally came to talk to me, knee injury wasn't as bad. So I could show them, you can't stop me with a bullet, nigga. This grown man things, you wasn't supposed to say nothing about that. If you couldn't celebrate with me, you damn sure ain't supposed to talk against me. That was fucked up. And happened on 10/15/19. You know? I don't know why those dates be banging so special like that. But, 10/15 was my crib over on Toby, over in Some Village, 1015 Remington Street. Remington is a fucking gun. You know, Smith & Wesson. I don't know what kind of gun that shit was now. Like, a lot of the shit that happened and I testified to is kind of cloudy. So this COVID-19 kind of stole my thunder and kind of, you know, it's an out-of-body situation for me because I don't really want to be testifying against them niggas, but I don't want to hurt them either. They gotta pay a price dear and near to God Almighty. You lure me over there and pop my knee out, and you say some shit like, why are you saying something to them in court? Don't you think they going through enough having to be in court for shooting you? You ain't put that part on there. Like, this is for you to play back a million times, and a few things I may have said or mentioned about you wasn't contrary to any of the truth of the reality of it all, and I damn sure didn't beat you up. I said you was true to your marriage. You didn't cross the line at all. You know, I ain't telling nobody I slept up there with you. That's going way too deep. I told motherfuckers on my Facebook Lives that these people be running around here faking crisis situations, and then when they get confronted with one, all of a sudden, they not willing to go the extra mile. You know, you was a part of a crisis situation in my life, happened on your watch, and you tapped out. You tapped out on the Danielle shit. Of course, you didn't know it, but that's how the universe works. When you decide to excuse yourself from something you volunteered to be a part of, then you a quitter. You quit, and then something else may happen in my world where I need to lean on you as a soldier of fortune. Timing. You tapped in on my messenger on Groundhog Day. That's 22/2/19. Going to war with my brother on his 39th birthday. But then a year later, you nowhere to be found. 2/2/2020. My Aunt Baba Jean just passed away in Ohio. And same as on my brother's 40th birthday. And he even had a nerve to call me gay, or you need to come over here and get this penis. Like, trying to talk tough. Like, everybody want to get raw dog tough with me. So this is just my last, I almost said my last will and testament, when I ain't got shit to leave nobody. I don't want to be here. So I'm thinking of you, your cross that you gave me, half moon joint, waxing moon. It's going full, going from crescent to full. It's all tangled up with some other chains and shit that I got. That chain that I was gonna give you with the 3 rings, the serenity, wisdom, and courage. It's all tangled up with that, and there's a reason for that, you know. For you to espouse, you know, espouse, ESPOUSE, I believe it is. This getting over it, getting the negative energy out. Because if I can't give you something positive, then I'm not going to be bothered with it at all. Like, that's not a reality. You have to deal with the negative energy to get it to move to a positive side of things, or even somewhere in the neutral zone. Life ain't all about positivity. Matter of fact, it's those negative influences that strengthen your character, that encourage you and builds up confidence that you can always deal with a negative situation, and it's going to end up being because of your inner fortitude. It's going to help you get there quicker than if you had never had negative energy, or if you never had that unfortunate situation. You know, I've overcome 2 gun assaults from my best friends that's close to the years. Don Juan would have been considered a best friend from the time I gave him the shit, the quarter-pound weed. You feel me? And a few times I stopped by the barbershop, a little $20 here, a little $15 there. And then Ruben died, and that was really heartbreaking. So you're going to give me $300 in 2017 and think that $150 that's on the table ain't going to be collectible. Well, I thought it might not have been also. But somehow in the realm of you being with me, when I talk to Brian, what's up, Brian? Hey, Dave, you all right? Dave, you all right? I'm like, yeah, man, gotta do all these programs and shit, but I'm all right. He threw an extra Dave. You in there like Hush Puppy? No. He called me Dave. Dave, you all right? Nah, man. And, for real, what's up, man? What's going on, man? What's up with you and Don Juan, man? You didn't see that part. KD. He said, and that's what it's about. That ain't about how you perceive it to go down. And then you going to even hold me accountable. What the fuck was Boo on there? That hurt like a motherfucker, man. I got to bring Boo down because of Don Juan. Not me, because of Don Juan. Boo took a mugging in the face. Hush Puppy been on project. Nigga, what the fuck you doing here? You in the picture with her. And I don't care that you shared that part about, the friend request. That's when you being real. You can't hide behind other people's actions when they're contrary to what you expect. You would never expect and you try to minimize it because of your C price shit. I'm like, yo, man, that nigga doing this just because of you. And if you happen to look at his page, he don't got no lock on it. April the 4th, this year, 4/4/2020, he says he's moving to Newark. Anthony McLean. Who you think helping him do all that? I'm talking about talking to realtors or getting school situations set up for his kids. And, she know everything about everything down there in Newark. So he going to easily, he's illiterate. He don't have no social skills. So even as a friend, people can highlight and like on his things. He don't like or highlight on too much of nothing. I seen him like on one of Till pictures, but she kicked his ass to the curb quick. Money wasn't an issue for her. She realized this nigga ain't about nothing. And he probably wasn't too much of the booty hole. So, yeah, this is some gay shit. Like, my own brother called me gay. That opened a lot of chambers. I'm like, no, motherfuckers I'm dealing with is gay. But why would you say that, Because I've been emphasizing and addressing these issues of women who may not have the lubricant or the wet they used to have as teenagers, or their sexual activity may have dried it up a little bit. So they decide to go on and just work with the booty hole. And that's what a couple of these fly-by-night trick bitches is about. And I don't even do that. You feel me? Matter of fact, since we gonna be real, that first girl came in here, the one I sent you the pictures of. I don't even remember sending you the picture of. She convinced me to come to an AA meeting in Woodland. Her name is Nina. An AA meeting like Nina Simone. I just saw the special on Nina Simone on Netflix. Fascinating. That's one of my pop's favorite singers. Nina Simone, James Brown, and B.B. King. Those old school shits. So, I'm documenting and dialoguing my life because I don't want to be here. I wish I had the power to slit my throat, cut my wrist, remove myself from the equation. When I cried, and Dejan name came out, Noe, Derry, Destiny, and Noah, not Deja. I believe Deja and God's revealing to me by others people's behavior. I believe Deja and her mom and Numi went and got this whole paternity test done. I called Delaware, left a message. They never called me back about that type of stuff, family court matters and stuff. I got to get these washrooms out of the realm of witchcraft, of devil dragon stank trick bitch. That's the shit. DDSTB, not STD, but STB. And I told you about that time I went with a colonoscopy for her, and her shit popped up with some old polyps and looked like a residual untreated STDs in your ass. I got banged, you know. I got banged. A lot of chicks banged me in my lifetime, but she banged me pretty hard. You banged me pretty hard on this comeback. You ain't even lasted a year. You know, if you had lasted a year, February 2nd, 2020, and you want to say, I'm sorry, I misread your condolences part, my grandma passed away on September the 4th, 97 years old. I almost made it to 9/7. And then my Aunt Baba Jean passed away, 75 years old, on 2/2/2020, Groundhog Day. Kelly, I care a lot about you. I mean, I can't really say I still love you because I don't know how to love no more. I mean, I really can't say that because you don't love me either. My little niece finally came around saying that, I love you, Uncle David. I love you, Uncle David. My cousin down in New York, her daughter, but she's like my little cousin. But I love you, Uncle David. I love you, Nana. She named herself Lil Nah Drippin, LilNadrippin. You should look her up on Instagram. She's gonna be somebody special. Yes, she is. And I'm having a rough time trying to mend the fences or provide the crazy glue between my cousin and her children and then her. Ted Money, the one I took from the hospital, her first son, Ted Money, he turns 30 on the 18th. So I can see this is 16 minutes long, and my biggest issue with you was you didn't practice what you preach. I apologize, and text messages, whether you had them blocked or not, I apologized a zillion times. And then Destiny's King is not a page you really needed to block. You feel me? Like whatever I was writing in messengers between me and you on Destiny's King. And you had already been out there. You could damn sure explain that Destiny's King is a classmate. And they probably don't be hearing my Facebook Live. I don't care. Around the block and Moody Side, bitch ass niggas. I'll fuck both of you niggas up together at once. That's why I do it. Grown man things. I'm calling niggas out. Y'all motherfuckers want to act like Ant McClain is great. That pussy ain't even want to play football when we play against other parts of the town. No equipment, no real organization. When somebody catch your ass with the A-field, you getting popped. No equipment. You might break a leg, bust a shoulder, something like that. But Moody Side, they up there. A couple other people's up there that's on the football team. It's not like you ain't supposed to play for your hood. You playing for your hood in the off season. You just super cat, and you ain't even out there. Fights break out there. He ain't out there nowhere. And I'm not just pinpointing this type thing as it exists because it does. Not because I'm making up stories and stuff. 4/4/68, that's when Martin Luther King got killed. So on 4/4/2020, you gonna move to Newark? Damn, I know she helped you find a crib, help you find a replacement in every way. I asked my son, send him a picture. You ever seen this boy before? I don't know him, but I seen him before. And I said, where at? He said, I can't really remember. Was you with your mom? Yeah. That old parking lot chance encounter shit. It was always Trader Joe's with Noomi. I ran into Noomi at Trader Joe's, and Kelly, like I said, something else motivated me to do this for you because, like, I'm tormented. I got a couple friends out here from Ridley that just pulled the voodoo on me too. Yeah, I've been getting high off and on, stop, start again, stop. But all my bills paid, refrigerator full of food. I'm good, with that for things that matter. But when your loved ones bail out on you and they don't give you any indication they're coming back, best thing to go turn yourself to, best thing I went running to, is the same shit that brought you on board so heavily, my addiction. And my addiction flared up heavy while you was in town because of you. Imagine if you wasn't in town and we were still talking and this, that, and the other. She wouldn't have got a hold of me. I wouldn't even have been over there at the hospital. See, when you tell me about what these two niggas that shot me, what's going on in their mind, I want to put something in your mind. Do you know I would have never, ever even let Ronette suck a dick if you had come close to, just a little bit of letting yourself go? I ain't saying you had to do that. I'm just saying, like, she came to rescue the king of the Bennett Homes, Hush Puppy, after, my love interest, the one I know got away. I ain't gonna say I let get away, because you never would want to come out and be my girl in public, which, that's okay. We manage to be better friends, but I know with you in my corner and me in your corner, God would have spread the clouds wide open, and it'd been more sunlight than shade. You like that? More sunlight than shade? And I said shade because that's what everybody want to do. Throw shade on a nigga. I'm Hush Puppy, Bennett Homes Project, original graveyard. Ain't a damn thing changed. I'm going out like this. Yeah, I like this little piece I'm doing for you. And I would like to have you back in regular communication with me. I would like to see you again. I would like to open that heart and fix it. Only way I can fix it. I miss you, but I don't love anybody anymore. My little niece said, I love you more. I said, you can't say that, baby. Your mom, I don't even know you. You don't know me. You can say you love me more than you used to, or you love me more than before. Same thing, or you love me more than when you were 9. Last time I saw you, you're 16 now. Or you love me more than anybody else. That's what I told you before. I said, you don't even know how to be loved, because ain't nobody ever loved you like I do. But you took all kind of self-defeating, self-destructive measures to break that down. My go-to 5. I'm like, your go-to 5 ain't reaching out to you, nigga. Come clean with the joker that's front and center, trying to find out what type of injury you have, what's the problems with it. I don't got no fucking go-to 5, but you was first one in the line I wanted to holler at about my injury, because I thought you would care the most. And you should know I care the most. Out of anybody you know. Just because that's my level of caring. People don't care as much as I do. And even on the second and third aftermath of my survival, if I got four murderous attempts on my life, that means I've survived 4 times. And looking forward to a 5th time, I don't want it. I don't want to survive anymore. I almost got locked up, slapping up on my friends down here, but I got up out of here. And then the cop said, nah, well, we not going to involve ourselves with nothing like that. Yeah, they're going to wait till they get paid, and then going to block my number and try to hide out so they don't have to treat me the way I treated them and a bunch of bitches. But like I said, that girl Nina that was in here talking about, I don't like to have dicks in my vagina. So she kind of convinced me to try to go up in her booty. My joint got all up in there a little bit, then it got soft. I said, this ain't what I do. Got soft, and she whining and complaining and shit, like acting like I was all the way up in there. And I was like, my peoples told me about that girth and that I don't really know. I don't like it to begin with, so my wood ain't gonna stick with it. But even still, came around and came correct. But I was mad. Gave it a gorilla fuck. Was mad as a motherfucker. And you cannot be telling me nothing about you don't want to hear this. I had to hear about all these big dicks in your life and this person, that person. I never stopped you from telling me any of those stories. So as my friend, I'm sharing this with you because I bought the New Year's in with a bang. This joint was blazing and everything ended up working out right. But she came back for day 2. Day 2 was when it actually went down proper, January the 2nd. But she ended up going drama on me, crawling all on the floor, talking about, you want to hit me, don't you? Bitch, would you stop that dumb shit? What the fuck you talking about? Get up, Nina. Get up. I don't play that disrespecting you like that. I don't even see you like that. I always see people outside of their affliction and their addiction. You understand what I'm saying? I see people through the same hourglass I hope they see me through. You feel what I'm saying? So, I think I'm going to try to make sure this shut off at 30 minutes. I just don't know what else to tell you. It's not a whole lot to tell you. I'm not friends with a lot of friends that you're friends with. So my Facebook Lives aren't making it to you or any of your friends. Like once Tita unfriended me, it was a good thing because I've been banging her with the Steve Spearman shit. Banging her. Tita, Vet, Pam, Gay. I've been banging them. And I said, got mad love for Lisa and Tracy Townsend and that other wishy-washy joint. You feel me? So, yes, your SNS crew came up in my world by inviting and allowing Geraldine Gandy Washam to partake in events that they attended. I don't give a fuck about Tamika Angeline, but yeah, it bothers me seeing Tita, Vet, and Tamika in the same company with this little monster I married, smiling as a Washam. She was a Gandy, wouldn't be no rat. Do what you want to do, ratchet bitch. So, I hope to bring you back to the fold. I mean, you really want to see some shit. You want to see some shit? That's my little poem for my cousin, my little niece, I mean. I got my feet up in the blocks and I'm ready to run. Been waiting too long for the pop of the gun. It's the same on the stage as I stand in line. Keep the eye on the mic as I dazzle your mind. Little Nana is dripping in his zone. Best bet is to leave her alone. Find a new place, find a new piece of space in the place, or be quickly erased. Something like that. I thought I was gonna write her a little rhyme. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I shaved all of that off. No more of the beard, none of that stuff. That's going. Hair, took it down low, lowered it one time because I've been going through so much stuff in the streets that I'm begging for somebody to pop me, I smashed some nigga in the head with a 40 bottle. I fucked his ass up. Name was Pikachu. He gonna come in there trying to stunt at my people's crib. Lit his ass up. Handcuffs, all that. Ready to go to jail, all that. Didn't matter. And then I got this little elbow joint here. See that elbow poking joint right there? That's a broken shoulder.